Now, in today's class, we will be learning about placement of subject and verb. Dear students, in today's class, we will be learning about placement of subject and verb. The subject comes before the verb. Okay, the subject always comes in a sentence before the verb in a declarative sentence. Declarative sentence means, as I told you, affirmative sentence which declares or which gives information about a subject. Okay, so since there is an agreement between the subject and the verb, they need to place the close to each other. What is the agreement between the subject and the verb? If the subject is singular, the verb also should be a singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb also should be a plural in a sentence. Okay, here the word I love you. Now, which is the subject? Here it is divided into three parts. Okay, here it is divided into three parts. In the previous lesson, we learned about a subject and predicate. That subject has a two parts. One is the subject, other one is predicate. Here, then I have told you that a subject has also a three parts. Okay, a subject are also three parts. One is a subject, verb, and the object. Three parts are there. Okay, so here we are learning the three parts. I is the subject, love is a verb, and you is a object in a sentence. So in this sentence, the subject is placed immediately before the verb. So subject is placed immediately before the verb here. Okay. So however, in some sentence the subject may not be placed next to the verb. तो कुछ कुछ सेंटेंस में ऐसा होता है कि जहां हम सब्जेक्ट को वर्ब के पहले नहीं लिखते हैं. This happens when an entire phrase acts as the subject of a sentence. When the entire phrase, okay, it is acting as a subject of the sentence. In case of phrases, the main word of the phrases is the subject. The verb must agree with this word and not with anything else in the phrase. So here it is given about a noun phrase. Two sentences are there here about a noun phrase. Please have your attention here. The story of my journey needs to be told. The story of my journey needs to be told. The noun phrase, my students who admire you very much want to meet you. Noun phrase. Now in a first sentence, the story of my journey is a phrase. Yes, the story of my journey is a phrase. The highlighted noun story is the main word in the phrase and is the actual subject of the sentence. Which are the highlighted words? See. These are the story and the students are the highlighted words in the sentence. Okay, the subject is in the third person. Okay, the subject is in the third person singular number. Okay, hence the verb needs, takes, and as ending. Okay, needs also taken as with the ending, because with the third person singular we also use as. Similarly, in second sentence, the subject is a phrase with a relative clause. The main word of this phrase is the students. Is the subject of this sentence. The subject is in the third person plural. Yeah, this third person plural, students. Okay. So, third person plural number, hence the verb want remains in the base form. Which verb remains in the base form? The verb wants remains in the base form. Now, let us go to the preparatory subject. Okay, sometimes a sentence begins with the word there. Yeah, in such sentence the noun phrase after the verbs is the actual subject of the sentence. जैसे कि हमने demonstrative pronoun सीखा था, these, that, these and those. So here we are talking about there. There is a preparatory or introductory subject. Yeah, the word there is an introductory subject. So there was a lion in a jungle. Here the example is given. And there are 10 books on the shelf. Okay, there are 10 books on the shelf. So here the points are given. The actual subject of the sentence 1 is a lion and that of a sentence 2 is a 10 books. Yeah, 10 books is a subject and lion is a subject in a sentence. The actual subject of the each sentence is placed after the verb. Okay, after the verb they have placed a subject. Was के बाद lion लिखा है और are के बाद 10 books लिखा है. The word there used in the sentence is a preparatory or introductory subject. In sentence 1, the noun lion is a singular and therefore the verb was is used. And in sentence 2, the 10 books is a plural, therefore the verb are is used. So, again the agreement comes, dear students, here. When the subject is singular, the verb also should be singular. And when the subject is plural, the verb also should be plural. Now, let us go through the nouns joined with the conjunctions. Now, what is the conjunctions? Conjunctions are the joining words. If two nouns are joined as well as with or along with, the verb agrees with the noun mentioned first. The students along with the teacher are going for the inter-school competitions. Okay, the students along with the teachers. So, students and teachers is joined with a noun, joined with a conjunction. With conjunction along with. Okay, the conjunction along with the two nouns are joined. Which are the two nouns are joined? Students and teachers. See here. These two nouns are joined. Students and teachers are joined with the along with the conjunctions here in a sentence. In the second sentence, Mrs. Awasthi with her students. In the second sentence, Mrs. Awasthi and her students are the two nouns and they are joined with the conjunction with here in the sentence. Okay. Of the two nouns, students and teacher in sentence 1, and the first one is a plural in the third person. The verb are agrees with the noun in number and person. And in sentence 2, the first noun, Mrs. Awasthi, is the singular and the verb is agree with its number. Okay. Again here it is nouns joined with either or neither nor. Okay. The verb agree with the second noun or pronoun when they are joined with either or neither nor as the subject. Nouns and pronouns here. Neither my friend nor I like noodles. Now here, which is the noun? Friend is a noun and I is a pronoun in a sentence. Okay, I is a pronoun and friend. Okay, friend is a noun in a sentence. Okay. Either the students or the teacher, two nouns are joined here. Either the students or the teachers are giving the right information. So, either and neither, both are used to join the nouns and pronouns. In sentence 1, the personal pronoun I is in the first person singular and the verb like agrees with its number and person. Okay, friend noun is also singular and I also singular. They have used okay, the verb like. And second sentence, students singular form, teachers are in the plural form, so they have used plural noun, plural verb to agree with its in number. Now let us go through the exercise, page number 73. Okay, fill in the following blanks with the appropriate forms of the verbs given in bracket. One has been done for you. So one of our teachers हैव पास्ट टेंसेस, जैसे कि हमने टेबल में देखा था बच्चों, पेज नंबर 70 पे हमने टेबल्स देखा था, उसमें पास्ट टेंस हैव का पास्ट टेंस क्या है? हैड. तो हैड अकम्पनीड अस टू द बुक फेयर. नाइदर रिंकू नॉर हर फ्रेंड्स. Now to be verb we have to use, but sentence is in the past tense, so we will use were able to give the answer. Everyone felt happy when each of those problems was solved. Feel we have to change into the past form, so feel became felt and verb was is used here in the sentence. Okay, now let us go on the page number 74, that number D, he had already answered your questions. So have past tense is had. You are the last one to visit the exhibition. So be verb is there and the sentence is the simple present tense, so are. Either you or your friend have past tense had to finish this work. Children along with their parents were playing continuous tense, past continuous tense, were playing basketball. He took interesting photographs. Take becomes past tense took. Rumi gave me a present last evening. Gives becomes gave in the past tense. Anu bakes present tense sentence, simple present tense, bakes a cake every year on her mother's birthday. Shalini has a cold today. Okay, so here we used present continuous, simple present tense and past tense, and using the have past tense form is an had. Now here in the second exercise the paragraph is given. This is a passage about scuba diving. There are some problems with the verbs in the passage. Read the passage carefully and make corrections in the form of the verb so that the subject and the verb agree in each sentence. Okay? The subject and the verb agree in each sentence here. Okay? On the page number 17 now I shall read it for you. Okay? Page number 74. Now here, have you ever heard of a sport called scuba diving? Okay, have you ever heard a sport called scuba diving? Scuba arm. Now, scuba arm is written. So, scuba am will become is. Okay, am will become is. Here am is written, that will become is. Scuba is the name of an instrument that help. Help will become helps. Okay. Scuba helps a person to breathe while inside the water. Okay. It is. Here it is written are, but we have to use it is a sport in which a person can explore the fascinating underwater world of a sea or an ocean. Okay? Scuba diving, instead of are we have to use is. Scuba diving is increasingly becoming very popular sport among tourists visiting seaside sports. Okay? Seaside coast. Okay, children of 12 years can start training for scuba diving. It requires, we have to add s there. Okay, it requires training. A person can go scuba diving only after, okay, a person can goes becomes go. Okay, goes becomes go. Here it is written goes. It will become go. Scuba diving only after taking classes. One needs. Okay. One needs to wear particular dress and use scuba equipment for this sport. There is it written, it will become there are. There are certified trainers who teach people how to do scuba diving. These lessons can also be taken in a swimming pool. So there are some verbs, okay, instead of that. Here am. Okay, here am is written, then here it is written, instead of that here they have written so many verbs that we have to change it here. Now let us go through the last exercise, that is on the page number 75. Okay, the following table has 3 columns. Column 1 has the subject, column B has the verb, and column C has the object. Now we have to match here. Now the A, B and C, Bittu and Rani. So Bittu and Rani will come here. See, Bittu and Rani will come here, nose, and it will go like this. Knows the way to my home. Bittu and Rani knows the way to my home. Let's go to the second one. August has 31st days. Now we have to find out. August has 31 days, you can say. Second is that, let's go through the one. An average Indian speaks more than one language. Yes. An average Indian speaks more than one language. Okay. Function. The function. Okay. The function begins. Okay. The function begins. What time? 6 p.m. is given here. Okay, 6 p.m. given. Neither Raju nor Galib. Okay, neither Raju nor Galib is performing. Neither Raju nor Galib is. Okay, is what they are? A mathematician. Okay, mathematician. Both Junaid and James drive well. Junaid and James drive very well. Okay. There are some jobs that need to be done. Okay. There are some jobs need to be done. German and Sanskrit have complex system of grammar. Okay, German and Sanskrit have complex system of grammar. Okay, Babita along with her sister is performing in Kala Bhavan. Babita along with her sister is performing in Kala Bhavan. And the last sentence, a little money. Okay, a little money is left. A little money is left from my savings. Okay, from my savings. So dear students, on the page number placement of the subject and the verb, there both the sentences you have to write down. This part you have to write it down in your notebook. Okay, both these sentences. Then about this you have to write it down here. Then what you have to write it down again here about the conjunction with the example, here also with the example. Then this exercise in your notebook. Then this paragraph you have to write down in your textbook, and this match the following you have to write it down in your notebook with a good and beautiful handwriting. Have a good day and thank you to all.